Hello everyone, we are the students of Kendra Vidyalaya CSF Bhilai would like to present our English Art Integration Learning project on the given topic war and its impact on society. We have made this project under the guidance of our teacher Mr. R.K. Chauhan sir PGT English and Principal Madam Dr. Vandana Shekhar. I Shivani Sahu introduce my team members Jyoti, Kirti, Rita, Ashish, Rahul. Flipping through the channels on TV, we are most likely to run over the news of a war going somewhere on the world. People are always fighting over territory, political ideas, or simply out of faith. It all these violence that affect us as human beings. War and violence are making our society crumble. Before we know it, we might even destroy the world.
We would like to express our special thanks of gratitude to our English teacher Mr. Al Chauhan and our principal ma'am Dr. Vandana Shekhar for their able guidance and support in completing our project.
War is an intense armed conflict between state, societies, or paramilitary groups. It is generally characterized by extreme violence, aggression, destruction, and mortality using regular or irregular military forces. The effects of war are widely spread and can be long-term or short-term. Effects of war also include mass destruction of cities and have long-lasting effects on a country's economy. Armed conflict has important indirect negative consequences on infrastructure, public health provision, and social order. During the 30 Years' War in Europe, the population of the German states was reduced by about 30%. The largest number of civilian deaths in a single city was 1.2 million. Out of the 60 million European soldiers who were mobilized in World War, 8 million were killed, 7 million were permanently disabled, and 15 million were seriously injured.
Now the economic impact of war. As you can see in the flow diagram that there are several impacts of war like loss in GDP, damage to building, infrastructure, decline in working population and etc. Let us understand it clearly. Let's see the graph of GDP. As you can see that the loss of GDP in the graph. This is an example of the project loss of GDP during the civil war. Now the effect of war on society. First, war destroys the communities and the families and often disputes the development of the social and the economic fabric of nation. Children are segregated from their family members. There is a long-term physical and the sociological harm to children and adults, as well as reduction in material and the human capital. It also includes death, injury, sexual violence, malnutrition, illness, and disability are the some of the most physical consequences of war. Depression, PTSD, anxiety are some of the emotional effects. As you can see, there are lots of negative effects of war. Let's see some positive benefits of war. There is an increase in the employment, higher economic growth, increase the rate of innovation as the government interest in the new technology. Example, development of the jet engine in the Second World War could be the used for peaceful purpose. And at last, change in social attitude. For example, women entering labor market after First World War. So that's all for the impacts of war.
Political impact of war on society. Politically, when war strikes, it ends up affecting the government structures along with the people in power of the government. Scholars, however, have argued that war can have a positive effect on political development. Let's take an example. This can be seen in the Second Liberian Civil War, where rebels had removed the current leader Charles Taylor and with the help of that United Nations deployed a new democratic form of government that it stands for equal rights and even had a woman president in Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Below this, here is another one example of same thing. Defining armed conflict. Armed conflict is not clearly defined internationally according to the Geneva Conventions of 1949. Common Article 2 states that all cases of declared war or of any armed conflict that may arise between two or more high contractive parties, even if the state of war is not recognized, the convention shall also have pay to all cases of partial or total occupation of the territory of a high contracting party, even if the said occupation meets with no armed resistance. Protection from armed conflict. International humanitarian law works to protect the right and dignity of civilians during peace and armed conflict, with parties of the conflict having legally binding obligations concerning the rights of persons not involved in the conflict.
Now it's time to discuss about case and new study points. I have graph to show that easily. And first point is innovation and new ideas or new technologies. After difficulties, new innovation and new technology comes out very fastly. And second point is rises in taxes. That also is demand in future increases, and psychological cost, it increases a lot. Damage to building and infrastructures, it also damages buildings, infrastructures and many other things. And loss of GDP also, that is the major point of that. Thank you.
Tragic and devastating of the losses caused by the war was the loss of life. Millions of our soldiers died in battles and countless civilians were killed by the side effects of the war.